Ito, sobrang gamitin namin yung advantage namin sa yung lineup namin ngayon para makabawi kami sa Taguig. Ngayon, gamitin namin yung advantage namin, like home court namin ngayon. Yung crowd, sobrang nakaka-help sa amin kung paano kami maglaro. Saka siguro yung preparation namin against Taguig talagang sobrang linis, sobrang kailangan namin makabawi sa kanila.
Napakahalagang laro to kasi nga both team walang talo eh. Napakahalagang laro.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move! Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish!
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one.
Yeah, that's good! Bang, bang!
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move! Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish!
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one.
Yeah, that's good! Bang, bang!
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move! Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish!
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one.
Yeah, that's good! Bang, bang!
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move! Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish!
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Manatili po tayong nakatindig. Please remain standing. Let's have the Taguig Generals to the center court to sing their Taguig City hymn.
Pinagpala ng dakilang lumikha, may
You may now take your seats. Thank you very much, Taguig Generals. They'll be facing your very own Bulacan Republicans on the 2022 season of NBL President's Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, brother, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang. Action continues here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gymnasium as the home squad, the Bulacan Republicans, facing their fellow undefeated team, the Taguig Generals, in a battle of teams with spotless records. It's a showdown of spotless squads. It's the Republicans facing the Generals. Mabuhay at magandang gabi, Pilipinas! I'm Ruben Terrado and we welcome you to our coverage of the NBL on Facebook, on YouTube, and as well as on Solar Sports. And you can expect thrilling action once again as both unbeaten teams square off here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gym. And let's take a look at the standings. And as you see, the Bulacan Republicans on top with a 4-0 win-loss record, but right there is the Taguig City Generals and a share of third with the Pampanga Delta with a 2-0 win-loss card. Now let's review the previous games of both teams, and let's start with the Taguig Generals, who had a tactical advantage in their previous contest against the Laguna Pistons, and they won that match last March 19. 108-92 is the count. They led this game all throughout, and the largest lead was at 33 points in a lopsided blowout victory against the Laguna Pistons. Meanwhile, the Republicans in their previous game had a home court beatdown as they won over the Parañaque Aces 88-77, 28% from the field for the Republicans, but it was just enough to take home that fourth victory. Now let's go to our venue barker, Mr. Richard Campos.
Bulacan Provincial Capital Gym as we bring you the 2022 season of NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. It's the Taguig Generals versus Bulacan Republicans. And now, let's make way for the starting five, beginning with Taguig City Generals. At forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Center number 3, Jonats Lontok. Small forward number 12, Mike Sampurna. Point guard number 69, Harvey. Number 4, Christian Nescio. Bulacan Republicans head coach is Popo Macapagal. Referees for this ball game are Carlo Vergara, Jonel Buse, and Roden Lampreya. Fourth man referee is Cornel Tungol. This game is under the supervision.
Starters for this match: Subraba, Sampurna, Lontok, Mayo, and Castro. That's for the Generals. And for the Republicans, Monte, Nescio, Celso, Cruz, and Operio. That's your starting five for this contest. And let's meet our referees for this matchup. And before that, The NBL Season 2022 President's Cup is presented to you by FSD Auto Car Insurance and Converge, our official internet provider. And of course, this is our 5th season, hashtag Thrive at 5. And the Generals scoring the first point of the game. And Operio. Celso to Monte. Monte drives. Monte with a miss. And rebound by Lontok. Subrabas with the basketball for the Generals. Starting out with the first point or first field goal of the contest. Mayo, the jumper. And Mayo with another basket. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Generals. While that pass by Operio. And now Bulacan is on the board. Sampurna at the left side, being guarded by Monte. Outside to Mayo. Mayo with a shot. Doesn't go. Rebound by Joseph Celso. Nescio at the left side against Mayo. Nescio attacks and Nescio to tie the game. Subrabas pass to Sampurna. Again, this is the battle of two spotless squads. Bulacan with a 4-0 record. And that's followed by Taguig with a 2-0 slate. This is Castro. Outside, Sampurna. Firing a three-pointer short. Rebound by Nescio. Nescio against Subrabas. Pass to Cruz. Monte. And look at the hustle there by Mike Sampurna. Sampurna pass. Fidel Castro. And no look pass. Sampurna for 2. Taguig back on top. And Bulacan, a lot of history with Taguig. And if you would recall last season, Bulacan had a twice-to-beat advantage in the first round of the playoffs last season in the Chairman's Cup. As Operio converts on that shot, Bulacan had a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals, but that was overhauled by Taguig. And the Generals winning twice in order to advance to the semifinal round, where they met the eventual champion, Pampanga Delta. So, of course, the Republicans looking for a measure of payback this time in this game. Look at this shot or this play by Sampurna falling down. And Castro inbounding the ball for the Taguig Generals. Castro to Subrabas. Subrabas, no look pass. Sampurna with the finish. And an excellent pass there. A no look pass by Harvey Subrabas. And that gives Taguig a 2-point lead. Nescio at the corner. Too strong. Mayo with the rebound. Apay to Sampurna. Pass to Castro from downtown. Good for Fidel Castro. And now Cruz with the basketball against Mayo. They go to Monte. Monte in traffic and a steal by the Generals. Sampurna against Operio. Sampurna. That's up Sampurna. A look at this drive and a no-look pass by Harvey Subrabas. And then Castro converting from downtown. The ball stays with the Republicans. They are trailing by 5. Monte against Sampurna. Monte. Screen by Celso. Monte attacks. Passes to no one. Under 8 minutes left in the first. The Generals with a 5-point lead. Sampurna against Monte. Bounce pass to Lontok. Lontok at the post against Celso. Celso inside. Nice fake by Lontok, but a miss by the Taguig big man. Monte against Sampurna. Monte against Sampurna. Necio with 8 on the shot clock. Necio to John Cruz. A miss by Cruz. Rebound by LJ Mayo. Sampurna against Monte. Sampurna inside. Outside now to Mayo. The pass to Lontok. Jumper. And the rebound by Bulacan. Necio against Sabcabas. Operio now at the right side against Castro. Celso with the screen. Operio spin move. And a bad pass by Ryan Operio. So the Generals up 11-6. As a timeout being requested by the Generals. We'll take a break and come back shortly.
Ito, sobrang importante sa amin tong laro na to versus Taguig. Kasi last season, hindi kami nanalo sa kanila na 0-3 kami nila. Kaya ngayon, gamitin namin yung advantage namin sa yung lineup namin ngayon para makabawi kami sa Taguig. Ngayon, gamitin namin yung advantage namin. Like home court namin ngayon, yung crowd sobrang nakaka-help sa amin kung paano kami maglaro. Saka siguro yung preparation namin against Taguig talagang sobrang linis, sobrang kailangan namin makabawi sa kanila.
That's Ryan Operio discussing their game plan and against the Taguig Generals. A look at the fans inside the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gym. And Operio mentioned it that Taguig won all their games against Bulacan, not just during the playoff round but also in the eliminations. So the Republicans have a lot to prove in this matchup as they hope to win for the first time against the Generals in their NBL stay. Again, the Republicans making their debut last season. There was a previous team before that represented Bulacan, but the province making their return via the Republicans. And meanwhile, possession will go to the Generals after that battle for the leather. Castro now at the corner. Now to Lontok. Lontok posting up against Celso. And nice dish to Mayo for the basket. 4 points for LJ Mayo. Cruz to Operio. Being guarded by Castro. Pass to Celso. Celso hand up to Necio. Necio, and we have a foul. Offensive foul. A look at this move by Lontok and the dish to LJ Mayo. Meanwhile, Sampurna now with the ball, hoisting the three-pointer. Too strong. And a hard fall by Christian Necio. But he's okay. As a foul is called on Harvey Sobrabas. The Generals up by 7 points early in the first quarter. Nesho against Sobrabas. Nesho pass to JM Cruz. Inside to Celso. Celso against Lontok. Celso outside. Nesho to Monte. Monte to Operio. Operio, that's short. Rebound by Sobrabas. Forward pass and a steal by JM Cruz. Monte at the corner, taking a three-pointer, too strong. Who gets that rebound? Nesho with the possession. Nesho with the left hand. Christian Nesho, 4 points for the top Bulacan point guard. Castro at left. Pass to Sobrabas. Or Sampurna, I should say. Sampurna to Mayo. Mayo still with the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Mayo attacks inside. Oh, that was a tough layup there by Mayo. He missed the shot. Monte. He attacks. Drop-off pass. JM Cruz hangs in the air. No good. And now Sobrabas on the attack against Celso. They go outside. Castro for 3. And Fidel Castro from the outside. And the Generals up by 8 points. And now the Republicans requesting for a timeout. Another look at this pass. And the three-pointer. Courtesy of Fidel Castro. We have a timeout. Monte attacks. No good for Marlon Monte. Celso with a tip-in. And Celso converts. Gilbero at the right side. Bulacan down by 6 points. Caballero to Gilbero. Gilbero with a jumper. Gilbero. That's over the top. The Republicans with Cruz, Monte, Celso, Benedictos, and Nesho. So now Benedictos in the game, perhaps to spark the outside shooting of the Republicans. You know that Benedictos can shoot from the outside. Meanwhile, Monte with the ball, with 10 on the shot clock. Marlon Monte to Nesho, to the corner, Benedictos. Nesho with 5 on the shot clock. Long 2 by Nesho, no good. And Lontok grabbing that rebound. Caballero. Santos to Natividad. Caballero now at the corner with 10 on the shot clock against Nesho. Caballero, pass to Santos, hand off to Natividad. Only 5 on the shot clock. Caballero, only 2 on the shot clock. Gilbero, and that's a shot clock violation. And coming into the ball game is Kevin Oliveria. And Lawrence Malyari also entering the game for the Republicans. And Jeric Sumampong also seeing action for the first time for the Republicans. Benedictos to Sumampong. Sumampong against Oliveria. Pass to Nesho. Nesho still with the ball. Monte. 7 on the shot clock. Monte outside. Benedictos at the corner. Too strong. Rebound by Caballero. Caballero stops. Takes the three-pointer. That's off. Rebound by Malyari. And Sumampong protecting that ball. Monte being guarded by Gilbero. Monte inside to Sumampong with the bank shot. And now the lead is down to 4. Gilbero to Natividad. Natividad at the left side. Natividad too strong on that 3. Rebound by Caballero. No look pass to Natividad. The short jumper won't go. And now Necio on the run to the corner. Benedictos firing a 3-pointer. Too strong. Rebound by Natividad. And up ahead. Pass too strong. And that's off Necio. Coming in is Moraga and Operio. And Moraga also seeing action for the first time in this ball game. Oliveria against Sumampong. Hand off, Natividad. Natividad, tough angle there. Caballero across to Caballero, or sorry, that's Natividad. And Oliveria with a jumper, that's up to the right. Moraga. Moraga, hand off. Benedictos firing a 3-pointer, that's too strong. And Sumampong getting the rebound. Malyari with a screen. Operio spin move. Operio, one-hander, scores. And now it's just a 2-point game. Natividad. Inside, Natividad. And that's over. Operio and a miss by Dan Natividad. And now on the break is Bulacan. Moraga. The pass to Benedictos. And a bad pass. And now Gilbero on the run. Taguig has numbers. And look at that. The basket by Richmond Gilbero. Malyari trying to reject that shot. But Gilbero was able to score. Benedictos to Moraga. Against Caballero. And Moraga for 2. Caballero now with the basketball, and we have a foul away from the ball. And a look at this attempt by Richmond Gilbero. And look at Malyari trying to block that shot. But Gilbero was able to score despite the chase down attempt. And Moraga, power move inside. Moraga. Now against Santos. The pass to Operio at the corner. Throwing that shot up. And that ends the first quarter. But looks like there's a foul. Let's check. So there's a whistle. And meanwhile, before that, let's look at the highlights of the first quarter. With Sampurna scoring inside. And then Ryan Operio with that basket. And Mike Sampurna, this time passing it to Fidel Castro. And Operio with another attempt and the finish. So at the moment, it's the Generals up by 2.
Ayun, napakahalagang laro to kasi nga both team walang talo eh. nag-ready kami buong week para lang pagandaan yung laban na to. Yung mga defense namin, yung mga mali namin last game, in-improve pa lalo namin. Sobrang nakaka-tense yung laro kasi nga home court nila eh. Sunod lang kami sa play ni coach tsaka kung ano yung pinractice namin. Pag nasunod yung pinractice namin, tiwala rin naman ako sa mga teammate ko eh. Palagay ko mananalo kami.
And Dan naman discussing how important this game is to the Generals, and a look at the numbers of Dan Natividad. And second quarter now underway. And again, Dan Natividad, 19.6 assists and 7 of 16 from the field in their last outing against the Laguna Pistons. And again, whoever wins this contest, they will move to the #1 spot. So regardless of if Bulacan or Taguig wins the match, the winner will go at #1. Meanwhile, Benedictos with a miss. And Malyari. And Malyari once more, but everything but a shot. And now Natividad. Oh, what a move. Using his speed, Dan Natividad with a layup. Just blinding speed by Dan Natividad on that play. Moraga. Pass to Benedictos for 3. First 3 of the game for Benedictos. Caballero calling out the play against Moraga. Caballero dishing to Oliveria. Hand off to Natividad. 10 on the 24. Natividad from the foul line. No, it dishes it up to Santos for 2. Nice recognition there by Dan Natividad. Then Santos completes the play. Moraga. And a shove. Offensive foul. And Moraga called for the foul. And a look at Dan Natividad. Nice pass to Noel Santos. The Generals up by 3 here with 10 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second. Caballero, Santos, Oliveria, Natividad, and Gilbero on the floor for the Generals. Meanwhile, Oliveria inside, outside now to Gilbero. Coach Popo Makapagal. And I was able to speak with him yesterday, and he said they really practice hard. He prepares a three-pointer. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's with Gilbero. Gilbero, hand off to Caballero. Gilbero now at the right corner. Gilbero looking for a teammate. Pass to Santos. And a deflection here. Steal by Cruz. Up ahead. Oh, what a block by Gilbero. And there is a foul. And Gilbero with a chase down. Let's watch it again. As we see Taguro with the layup. And a block by Gilbero, but a foul was called. And looks like the foul was downstairs. Taguro now at the free throw line. A miss by Taguro. Back in the game is that's Joseph Celso. And Taguro looking to cut the Taguig lead here. And Taguro hits the free throw. Natividad pass to Santos. Natividad against Monte. Oliveria. Then on the shot clock. Oliveria hand up. Richmond Gilbero fakes. Gilbero another fake. And he scores! Richmond Gilbero with that jumper. 5-point lead for the Generals. Daguro. Daguro, driving. Pass to Celso, losing the ball. But they recover. And that's Benedictos for 3. No, Cruz skying high for the offensive rebound. Top shot by Cruz, no go. And now Natividad. Pass to the left corner. Oh, and Caballero losing the handle of the basketball. A look at this fake by Gilbero. Another fake. And finally, a shot by Richmond. Back in the game for Taguig. And Nesho replacing Benedictos. And now Daguro looking to complete a 3-point play. He does. Only a 2-point lead for the Generals. Mayo, bounce pass, Natividad. Natividad at the left side, pass to Mayo. Mayo for 3, that's short, rebound by Nesho. Nesho against Sobrabas, pass to Celso. Thinking 3, no, this is out to Cruz, but a steal by the Generals. Mayo, and that's off Monte. For Marlon Monte. Lontok inside. Mayo outside to Castro from the corner. No good. Rebound by Cruz. And now Monte. Monte inside. Dish out to Cruz. No good, but Cruz will head to the line. Brabas called for the foul as you watch this 3-pointer by Marlon Monte. First field goal of the game after missing his first 5 shots. Cruz missing the free throw. The Republicans looking to tie this game up. LJ Mayo on your screen. And Cruz sinks it. We are tied at. We go to Monte inside. Monte! But the put back there by Joseph Celso. Again, our score is tied at 30 all. And we have a whistle away from the basketball. A look at Natividad. And a step back and a conversion by the Taguig guard. And Marlon Monte squeezing his way inside, but Celso cleans up the miss. Natividad with a jumper. No good. Mayo skying high for the offensive board. And a foul is called on the Generals. Foul is on Jonats Lontok. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second. The foul is on Lontok. Let's watch it again. And Lontok holding to Celso. And that's enough for the referee to signal a foul. Monte now with the ball. Monte attacks. Monte. Drop a pass. Celso for 2. Now the Republicans with the lead. The first time they've tasted the lead here. Mayo bounce pass. Lontok. Lontok. Jumper over Celso. Too strong. Rebound by the Republicans. That's Celso getting the board. Monte stops and pops. That's short. Rebound by Mayo. And a pitch. And Sampurna waits for his teammates. Mayo. He attacks. The jumper from the elbow. A miss by LJ Mayo. Nesho at the right side. Against Sobrabas. To Celso from the key. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna drives. Sampurna goes to the baseline and he steps out of bounds. So Taguig now trailing by 2. Their last outing against the Aces, Joseph Celso dominated the inside with his scoring as well as his rebounding, crashing the boards with 21 rebounds and scoring 16 points in that win against the Aces. And for today, Celso doing the same thing, scoring inside, this one over Jonas Lontok. And Joseph Celso on your screens already with 7 rebounds to go along with his 6 points. So on pace for a double-double this early is Joseph Celso. Celso, and he gets the friendly roll. Celso with 8 points. And now the Republicans with a 4-point lead. Subrabas. Dish to Mayo, to the corner now. Sampurna with 10 on the shot clock. Mayo with the screen. And a bad pass by Sampurna. 4 minutes left in the second. The Republicans with momentum here. They're on top by 4. That's Tesho with the ball. For Bulacan, handoff. Marlon Monte, and we have turnovers. Both teams with a lot of it. 12 for the Generals and 11 for the Republicans. And now the Generals in penalty. 2 free throws for Marlon Monte. So Monte with 3 points. And Monte sinks the first. And Natividad re-enters the game as well as Operio for the Republicans. Marlon Monte, product of PUP in Manila. And Monte, too strong on that free throw. 5-point lead by the Bulacan Republicans. Natividad inside, bounce pass, Lontok. Mayo with a jumper. It's good for LJ Mayo. Mayo with 6 in the game. And Mayo will head to the line for a free throw. Mayo with 6 points in the contest. And Mayo makes the free throw. So we are tied at 35. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second. Oray now in the game for Bulacan. And that's off Monte. So a turnover. Natividad at left. Natividad inside, slips. But there's a push. And the foul is on Oray, I believe. Yes, that's on Oray. Lontok now at left. Pass to Natividad. Taking a 3-pointer. That's short. Caballero taps the ball to Lontok. Great presence of mind by Keanu Caballero. And the finish by Lontok. He now has 4 points. Bounce pass to Sumampong and he scores. The assist from Marlon Monte. Good teamwork for both teams. Mayo to Caballero. Caballero pass to Lontok. Lontok inside, power move. He will head to the line for a free throw. Foul on Ryan Operio. A look at this tap by Caballero. Look at that. Finding the open man in Lontok. But Marlon Monte also showing his passing skills. The dish to Sumampong for the easy two. And coming in is Benedictos, replacing Operio. Lontok with 4 points in the game. Lontok leading his team in scoring with 19 a game. And Lontok connects on the free throw. 1 point lead for Taguig. 11 assists for the Generals, 6 for the Republicans. Monte attacks, and a block by Mayo. Let's see here, the rejection by Mayo. Monte with a drive, and there's Mayo. Timed it perfectly. Monte, he attacks, loses the ball. And now Natividad to Caballero. Natividad, oh, and a turnover. And now Monte fakes, and Monte with a short stab. And Monte with that fake. Caballero at left. Lontok now at the post against Sumampong. Lontok outside, Castro. And he gets the roll. Castro steps at the three-point line, so that's just a long two. The Generals with a 1 point lead. Nesio. Pass, Sumampong from the elbow. Good for Sumampong. 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the second. The Republicans up by 1. Caballero with a three-pointer. That's short. Rebound by Monte. Monte against Natividad. To Sumampong from the foul line. In and out. And Orayi with a putback. Angelito Orayi with a follow-up shot. Bulacan up by 3. Mayo and a block. And Orayi falls down. Looks like it was hit in the mouth. But the foul is on Orayi. Let's take a look. Watch the right side of your screen. And Mayo now with the ball. And he was hit in the face. Orayi is still down. The foul though is on Orayi. And now Orayi slow to get up as we see LJ Mayo. 9 points in the game for LJ Mayo. And now Orayi retreats to their bench. So Orayi will be treated by our medical team. Looks like he has blood in his mouth, so Orayi has to sit on the bench to get himself treated. 41.8 seconds left. The Republicans protecting a slim 3-point lead as Coach Bing Victoria requesting for a timeout here. We'll take a break. Summer basketball is back and the NBL youth is coming to town. So check our Facebook pages for more details about the league. And a look at the crowd here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gym. A good-sized crowd here supporting their home squad. And they have all the reasons to cheer about their team. Bulacan Republicans on top of the team standings with a 4-0 record, and right now they're on top by 3 points. Final seconds of the second quarter. Oray now back in the game. Oh, and a foul. And that's an offensive foul. Foul on Mayo. First foul on Mayo. Let's take a look. Mayo with a screen and a moving screen. And now a steal here. Caballero, the lob to Natividad for the finish. Off a turnover. Natividad completing that pass. And now Benedicto's short on that shot. Sumampong missing on that play. But Sumampong, a chance to score on the foul line. A look at this one. The steal by Caballero. And then the lob to Natividad for the finish. That's a highlight right there. Another look. And the lob. Look at that. Look at that flying ability. That jumping ability by Natividad. Parang tinapboard niya eh. Meanwhile, 18 seconds left. Natividad at left. Mayo with the screen. Natividad. Shot clock is off. Natividad. Jumper. No, he passes to Lontok. And Lontok scores. And now we are tied at 44 with 7 seconds left. Daguro. 4 seconds left. Daguro to the corner. Oray at the buzzer. No, Benedictos with the follow-up. Still won't go. And that ends the second quarter. And after 24 minutes of play, we are back to square one. Our score is 44 to 44. A look at some of the highlights of the game so far. And it has been a tight contest. Sumampong off that pass by Marlon Monte. Fidel Castro, the leading scorer for Taguig with 10. And perhaps the highlight of the first half, Caballero with a lob. Natividad with a finish. And at the end of the second quarter, we are tied at 44. Top plays and halftime stats when we come back.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move that was. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move that was. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move that was. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Bravo, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling. And beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move and one. Yeah, that's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, bravo. Look at that beautiful move.
Handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang, handang tapak.
Big gamble here. Oh, alley-oop is good for Ramos. Oh, look at Ramos. Look at the elevation.
Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila.
It's Abel and good tap from behind. Kapuso will go for back-to-back hits, but he is blocked. Public display of rejection there. Again, ooh, wow. Just like in volleyball.
Yan sa akin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Bigyan ng
Chan using the Villanueva screen. Chan to Villanueva. 1 second. Oh! Buzzer beater! Now, what a game! I say, what a game from Ivan Villanueva. You know, capping off that strong third quarter with this late triple.
Alley-oop play, what a finish! Alley-oop finish. Shane Agot.
Sa sarili, di mapigil ng maraming malupit na dumiskate. Handa pakita sa mundo.
It's with Cabico. Cabico bounce pass in traffic. Oh, you don't do that. You don't do a bounce pass in traffic. Santos! Dipsy-doo! Serve shot, Dipsy-doo. Woohoo!
Patuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin.
It's with Capascio. Alves all alone. And here's Schlemmer! Vincent Alves! For that, let us savor El Junco! Yes, so!
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Cabico. Making the pass, Babra! 2 points! Playground basketball there by Captain Greg Cabico.
Pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin ako
Steal here. It's with Tamayo. Mangalino. Whips it inside to a teammate on Dipsy-Doo by Sampang. And Sampang introducing himself very well to the NBL audience.
Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaan.
Found by Lagrama. Lagrama in transition. Look at that move by Tokay Lagrama. Wraparound move, eluding the defense of Makati. Look at that.
Dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin abutin.
Duyo, the inbounder, with 1 on the shot clock. The lob to Ramos for the dunk! Alex Ramos with that slam. What a well-executed play for the Quezon Barons.
Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan.
We are at halftime with the Generals and the Republicans tied at 44. And let's watch the highlights of the first half. And in the first quarter, we have Taguig holding a slim lead after the end of 12 minutes of play. Sampurna with that short stab. And Ryan Operio also delivering for the Republicans in the first quarter. And Fidel Castro with a three-pointer to lead the way for the Generals. And Operio with his turnaround hook shot to give the Republicans a basket, but they were down by 2 at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second period, Benedictos from downtown to start off the second quarter. And then nice pass by Monte to Sumampong. Fidel Castro still red hot from the outside. He has 10 points in the first half. And then the highlight, Caballero, the two. Mayo. This is Castro. Now Lotok at the post against Celso. They go to Mayo. Hangs in the air, no good. And JM Cruz standing his ground on that play. And a miss by Monte. And Cruz scores. And a foul. Got Cruz with a putback. And the foul is on LJ Mayo. Another look. Monte with the miss, but right there is JM Cruz to get that ball. And Bulacan with the early lead here to start up the third. Cruz with the miss. That's his first field goal of the game. I'm talking about John Cruz. Sampurna at the left corner. Sampurna attacks. Dishing to Lontok across to Subrabas to the corner now. Sampurna for 3. And the Generals now up by 1 point. Cruz. Now the ball is with Monte. Monte against Castro. Pass to Cruz. Nesio now at the right side. To the post, Joseph Celso with 7 on the shot clock. Monte outside now. Nesio short of the 3. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna, he attacks inside. Sampurna with the reverse. Mike Sampurna with that shot. A difficult reverse layup. And the Republicans down by 3 here. Monte looking to answer back. Outside now, John Cruz. Way off. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna spins. Looking for a teammate. Pass to Subrabas. Open for a 3-point shot. It's good for Harvey Subrabas. And all of a sudden, the Generals with a 6-point lead here. With 9 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third. A look at this reverse layup. Nice body control there by Mike Sampurna. And then Sampurna with the assist here as Harvey Subrabas buries this 3. Taguig with a 6-point lead. Doing the same with Sampurna with 9 points. Subrabas with only 3 points, but he has 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Caballero also with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. So, excellent display of stepping up for those 3 players. And now, Taguig with a steal. Sampurna inside to Lontok. Lontok for 2. And now, it's an 8-point lead for the Generals. So a precarious moment here for Bulacan as they have only scored 2 points in this third quarter. Celso now at the post. Nice pass to Nesio. Nesio from the weak side and Celso with the pass. Lontok at the post. Lontok dishing to Castro from the corner for 3. And Monte still struggling on offense. Of 11 from the field. And Operio called for his 4th foul. So Lontok handoff. Sampurna, no look pass. Sampurna, no good. Rebound by Cruz. And almost an interception by LJ Mayo. And coming into the ball game is Benedictos, replacing Operio, who now has 4 fouls. JM Cruz. Handoff to Nesio. Nesio to the corner now. Benedictos. Benedictos to Monte. 6 on the shot clock. Monte almost losing the leather. 4 on the shot clock. Monte from way out. And a miss there by Monte. Scoring this quarter only 4 for the Republicans. And that is Sampurna's field goal and a 3-point play opportunity for Sampurna. Make that 15 points in the quarter for Taguig as Sampurna converts on the layup. Foul is on Marlon Monte and Sampurna now. Back at the line. Sampurna with 11 points. Sampurna makes it a 12-point lead for Taguig. Nesio to Cruz. Cruz hand off to Benedictos. Benedictos pass to Nesio. Nesio inside to Celso. No good. Who gets that rebound? It's Mayo. And a deflection by Cruz. Ball stays with the Generals. Castro the inbounder for Taguig. They are in control. They have a 12-point lead. Sampurna, handoff for that Subrabas. The handoff to Sampurna, and now three-pointer by Mayo, short. And Mayo gets his own miss, and Mayo scores. 62-48. Benedictos. Cruz to Monte. Monte with the basket. Monte with 8 points. His third field goal of the match. Subrabas calling play O. Mayo to Subrabas. Castro at the right side. Lontok now at the post. Again against Celso. Lontok pass deflected by Cruz. And now a look at Mayo. And look at the aggressiveness of Mayo. Picking up his own miss to convert on the putback. And Marlon Monte with a rare basket. And now it's Sampurna. Sampurna on the attack. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Nesio. Nesio now on the attack. Nesio, and looks like it was blocked by Mayo, but right there is JM Cruz for the follow-up. Castro. Lontok again at the post. Lontok and a block by JM Cruz. And we will take a look at that defensive play. Lontok to the baseline, but right there is JM Cruz. Meanwhile, Lontok not giving up on the play. Scoring on that putback. 12-point Taguig lead. Monte at the left side, crossover move, Monte. And Monte with the layup. And now Monte starting to heat up. 10 points for Marlon Monte. Mayo. Subrabas now with possession. No look pass inside. Lontok. The banker is good. Another basket for Jonats Lontok. 13 points for Lontok. Cruz against Mayo. Handoff to Benedictos. Celso with the ball. Handoff again to Nesio. Nesio with 9 on the shot clock. Nesio turns around. Pass to Celso. Celso, no good. Another try by Celso. Up the glass. And Subrabas. And settling things down. Lontok now at the post again against Celso. Outside, Fidel Castro for 3! Fidel Castro with another three-pointer. Benedictos, that's short. And Mayo with the rebound. 13-point lead for the Generals. Mayo to Subrabas. And Subrabas requesting for a timeout here. Even though Taguig is holding a 13-point lead. A look at this play here. The dish to Fidel Castro. And we have a timeout. We will take a break. look at some of the plays of Jonathan Slontok. He had a slow start to this game, but in the second half, Slontok is starting to get involved on offense. And it is paying off for the Generals. That is one of the field goals of Slontok in this third quarter. As Slontok already with 13 points, 6 of 10 from the field. And 4 rebounds, as well as 4 assists for the leading scorer of Taguig this season, averaging 19 a game. So he's closing in on matching those averages as Santos connects from the outside. 15-point lead for Taguig. Sumampong inside against Slontok. And met by the double, but Sumampong was able to draw a foul. And the foul is on Noel Santos. 2 free throws for Jeric Sumampong. And a miss by Sumampong. Sumampong hits the free throw. 71-57 is our tally. Castro. The pass to Santos. Castro now. They go to Natividad now in the game for Taguig. Caballero. And nice, another lob pass there by Keanu Caballero to Natividad. So again, another lob pass by Natividad or by Caballero, and the finish by his fellow guard. That's Dan Natividad, another look. Caballero with a lob to Natividad for the alley-oop. Monte firing a three-pointer. It's good. So now Monte again starting to connect. Lead is down to 13. Castro against Orayi. And deflected by Darugo. Ball stays with Taguig. A look at Marlon Montes' three-point bomb. That's his second three-pointer for Marlon Monte. Caballero. They swing the ball around. Natividad. Natividad on the left corner. Escapes the defense. Hangs in the air and scores! Natividad with the layup. Natividad splitting the defense and hangs in the air to score on that short stop. Orayi. Tunesio. Taguig up by 15. Monte. Being guarded by Natividad. The man of the hour. And Monte with the basket. And Bulacan needs those baskets from Marlon Monte. Meanwhile, Santos with the layup. Easy 2 points for Noel Santos. And now Monte attacking. And a steal by Natividad. And that's off Monte. And again, Natividad very active. A look at Marlon Monte with this drive and basket. But on the other end, easy 2 points for Noel Santos. 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the third. Taguig very much in control of this basketball game against the league-leading Bulacan Republicans. Gilbero attacks to the corner now, Caballero. Pass inside, Natividad. Fadeaway shot by Dan Natividad. Another basket for Dan Natividad and another assist from Keanu Caballero. And now, Caballero almost a steal and Natividad forcing a turnover. Wild pass there. And the ball goes to Bulacan. And again, Caballero and Natividad. Both guards putting on a show in this matchup. Daguro with the ball. Nesio To Aperio, back to Necio. Necio for 3. Too strong. Rebound by Taguig. And now Gilbero on the run. Deflected out. Ball stays with the Generals. 50.4 seconds left. The Republicans down by 17 points. Caballero, the inbounder. Gilbero attacks. Over sumampong, no good. And Aperio with the rebound. Pass to Oray. Oray inside, no good for Oray. And now Caballero. The pass to Santos. Santos with a miss. Offensive foul. Foul on Noel Santos. Offensive foul. So lucky break there for Bulacan. As Taguig got the numbers there. 79 to 62. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Necio. This is Naguro. Missing the three-pointer. Rebound by Santos. And the pitch to Natividad. Natividad all alone. And he waits for his teammates. No, he passes to Oliveria inside. Oliveria for 2. 19-point lead for Taguig. 15 seconds left. Oray. Oray to Necio. They go to Aperio at the corner. And the foul is good. And a foul there. And a 4-point play opportunity for Ryan Aperio. 7.4 seconds left. And finally a spark on offense with this 4-point play opportunity for Ryan Aperio. That's his first 3 of the game for Ryan Aperio. Aperio hounded by foul trouble. He has 4 fouls already in this game. And Aperio sinks the free throw. 10 points for Ryan Aperio. 81 to 66. Natividad. He attacks. Natividad fakes. Natividad turnaround shot. That's short. Santos with a putback. He scores at the buzzer. But let's see. Our game officials will review this one. Let's take a look. Natividad with a turnaround. Noel Santos. And now, the highlights of the third. The 2 guards of Taguig putting on a show. Kiano Caballero and Dan Natividad. It was all Taguig. At the end of the third, it's Taguig. Fourth and final quarter of this game between Taguig and Bulacan. It's the Generals taking command here, 83 to 66. We have Gilbero, Santos, Oliveria, Caballero, and Natividad on the floor for the Generals. Natividad with a jumper, that's short. And Bulacan with the board, Moraga. And an interception, almost. Moraga. And the assist numbers, look at that, 24 to 9 in favor of Taguig. Moraga from the corner. And that should be a boost for the Republicans. They are down big here. Caballero to Gilbero now. They go to Natividad. Ball tapped away. Generals maintain possession. A look at Moraga's three-pointer from the corner. And now Caballero with the ball. Caballero to Oliveria, the jumper. It's good. Kevin Oliveria connecting from the mid-range. And a bad pass here. Steal by Natividad. Natividad. Pass. Caballero from the corner. Three-pointer. Too strong. Monte gets the board. Monte has numbers. Operio inside. No good. Ceso with a tip-in. And a turnover for the Generals. And the Republicans now getting the possession back. Moraga the inbounder for Bulacan. Pass inside. Almost a steal by Dan Natividad. Another chance for Bulacan. Moraga, the pass to Cruz. Oh, a turnover. A wayward pass by J.M. Cruz. And now Natividad calling a play here. And the turnovers, 21 for the Republicans. Natividad turns the ball over, and now Operio all alone. Ryan Operio cuts the Taguig lead to 12. Santos. And that's off Cruz. And that Gatorade fast break was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Ryan Operio with this layup. They need that badly. They're only down by 12 here. The lead was as high as 19 for Taguig now. And Castro from the corner. That's too strong. And Moraga with the board. Moraga now in control. Nice pass, but deflected by Mayo. And now they go to Mayo at the left corner. Natividad at left. Natividad with the ball. Natividad attacks. Pass. LJ Mayo. Short jumper. It's good and a foul. LJ Mayo with the conversion. And the foul is on Celso. Another look. Natividad finds Mayo. And Celso going into Mayo. 3-point play for LJ Mayo. 14 points for LJ Mayo. The lead is back at 15. Cruz to Moraga. Bounce pass to Celso. Against Oliveria. Celso inside. Celso squeezes his way through. And now Taguig with the ball. Natividad against Monte. Castro at right against Operio. Back to Natividad. Being guarded by Monte. Natividad. Crossover move. Natividad. Jumper. That's short. Moraga with the board. Another rebound for Marvin Moraga. The screen by Mayo. A moving screen. And referee Carlo Vergara calling that play. Moraga at right against Subrabas. Pass to Celso, jumper, that's short. And Mayo collars the board. Mayo on the attack. Mayo. And a foul. That's on Celso. Celso acknowledging the foul. Fourth foul on Joseph Celso as we take a look at the foul. And there's a foul. Looks like a clothesline there. But the referee calling a common foul. Castro. And Now to the post, Lontok, Sampurna, back in the game. Sampurna with a move. Wild shot, and Sampurna was able to draw a foul. Foul on J.M. Cruz. And Sampurna back at the line. Sampurna with 12 points. Sampurna makes the free throw. And Nesho, and this is Operio returning to the match, replacing Moraga, who played quality minutes for the Republicans. Sampurna missing that free throw, but Cruz, that was off Cruz. Cruz unable to control the basketball, so another possession for the Generals. Castro, short jumper, that's short, rebound by Celso. Monte now with the basketball at the right side. Monte attacks and a block from behind by LJ Mayo. And a look at this defensive play by Mayo. The drive by Monte and the block by LJ Mayo. Nesho the inbounder here for Bulacan. Monte. And a deflection by Castro. Operio recovers the ball. Only 8 on the shot clock. Operio. Pass to Monte. Monte. Steps back. Pass to Celso. 1 on the shot clock. And a shot clock violation for Bulacan. So a turnover once again for the Republicans. 89-77. Under 7 minutes left in the fourth. Castro to Subrabas. Back to Castro, firing a three-pointer. Rebound by Celso. Nesho at the right side to Operio, firing a three-pointer. That is too long. Sampurna with the rebound. And a foul on Marlon Monte. Third foul on Marlon Monte. And now Taguig still in control despite this attempt by Bulacan to come back in this game. Lontok, the handoff. Castro back to Lontok. He attacks, he fakes, and he scores. Lontok scores using the glass. 91-77. Nesho. Nesho at left. Nesho attacks inside. Pass to Celso. No. Rebound by Cruz. Still no go for Bulacan. Sampurna taking a pass. Mayo now to Subrabas. Three-pointer on the way. That's short. Nesho now with the ball against Subrabas. Nesho with 13 on the clock. Nesho to Operio. Operio for a three-pointer. That's way off. And a steal here by Nesho to Monte. Firing away a three-pointer. That's in and out. And now Sampurna with the ball. 3-on-1 break. They go to Castro all the time to take this three-pointer. That's too strong. And now Monte on the run. Monte looking to attack. Monte. And Monte missing that shot. And you can look at his face. You can see the face of frustration from Marlon Monte. So Brabas with a foul. Monte shooting 2 free throws. Monte with 17 in the game. And Monte sinks the first. Marlon Monte with 18 points. But he had to earn all those points. He is shooting 7 of 20 from the field. Under 5 minutes left in this contest. Taguig aiming to win their third game in as many outings. While Bulacan also looking to stay unbeaten in their 5th game of the season. Meanwhile, a foul on Celso. Celso biting to that fake of Lontok. And Lontok will be shooting 2 free throws as Bulacan is already in penalty. And Lontok makes the first. Lontok with 16 in the game. And Lontok makes it 2 for 2 for Jonats Lontok. And now, Bulacan Republicans calling for a timeout. We will take a break. Taguig holding a 14-point lead with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the ball game. I'm Ruben Terrado and thank you for watching our coverage of the NBL on the Facebook page NBL Pilipinas as well as on YouTube. LJ Mayo. Nesho now shooting 2 free throws. And Nesho with a miss. Only 6 points for Christian Nesho. And Nesho splits the free throw. Bulacan down by 13. Sampurna to Caballero. Caballero to the baseline. Pass to Lontok. Jumper from the elbow. Rebound by Cruz. 4 minutes left in this ball game. Cruz with the ball against Mayo. Bulacan looking for some offense here. Celso to Monte. Monte attacks inside. Monte missing the shot. But Monte will shoot 2 free throws. Lontok with his 4th foul. As Monte will shoot 2 free throws. Lontok with 8 on the shot clock. Pass outside. Caballero fakes. Caballero from the foul line. That's short. Rebound by Mayo. Another rebound for LJ Mayo. Mayo with his 10th rebound of the game. And now Natividad with a jumper. That's short. Cruz with the rebound. And now Nesho on the run. Nesho looking to attack. Nesho with the layup. That's no good. Celso almost. But he will shoot 2 free throws. And a look at that play. Celso getting the rebound. And that rolls out. Celso makes the first. And now Castro and Sutrabas back in the game for the Generals. Celso. 2 for 2 for Joseph Celso. So now it's down to a 10-point game. Natividad. At the right side, Natividad. Pass to Mayo. Subrabas now. Hand off to Natividad. 8 on the shot clock. Natividad drives inside. Natividad outside now. Subrabas from the corner. Off the glass for 3. RB Subrabas. An unconventional 3-pointer. And now it's a 13-point lead for Taguig. Monte for 2. Marlon Monte still fighting here. 11-point gap for the Generals. Natividad to Mayo. Mayo the jumper over Cruz, and there's a foul. And Mayo will shoot 2 free throws. A foul on JM Cruz. And Mayo now at the foul line. Mayo with 14 points. A double-double now for Mayo. He also has 10 rebounds and now make it 15 points for LJ Mayo. And Mayo 2 for 2. 13-point lead for the Generals with only 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. And now a full court press for the Generals. Monte crosses the timeline. Monte, the pass to Operio, that's short. Nesho with the rebound. Nesho, and the last 2 minutes brought to you by Converge. John Cruz with a putback. And the lead is down to 11. And the foul is on Ryan Operio. And Bulacan in penalty, so 2 free throws for the Natividad. Another look at this foul. And Operio with a push. The Natividad sinks the first. The Natividad with 13 points, one of 5 players in double figures for the Generals. And Mayo with an offensive rebound. And the Generals will slow things down. They are up by 12 with only 1 minute and 40 seconds left. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Natividad drives. Natividad with a layup. The Natividad with 14 points to beat the shot clock. Monte with the basket. And it's a 12-point lead for Taguig. And now Natividad calling a play. Taguig staying patient here. Castro to Lontok. 8 on the 24. Lontok at the post. Lontok with a fadeaway. And it's good! Jonas Lontok getting the roll. And Taguig now on their way to victory. And a few of our spectators now heading to the exit as Bulacan now on their way to its first loss after 5 games here in the 2022 season of the NBL at Taguig. And looks like they are on the verge of winning their 3rd straight game. And they will take the lead in the team standings with this impending victory. And again, Bulacan still without a win against Taguig here in the NBL. If you remember, last season, Bulacan is 0 for 3. They were 4-3 last season. And the last 2 losses were during the quarterfinal round where Bulacan had a twice-to-beat advantage. But they squandered that incentive. And Taguig went on to reach the semifinals. So Bulacan has yet to solve the riddle that is the Taguig Generals. And for Taguig, a remarkable victory. The game was close during the first 2 quarters, but Taguig pulling away in the 3rd, outscoring Bulacan 39-22. And that should do it. Only a few seconds left. And a win here for the Taguig Generals. Their third straight victory. They stay unbeaten after beating the league leaders, the Bulacan Republicans. The final score 103-91. We will wrap up our coverage when we come back.
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Gaba, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move that was. That's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
What a play!
Oh, Gaba, look at that beautiful move. Beautiful dribbling and beautiful finish.
Look at this hustle play.
Wow, relentless.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, what a move that was. That's good. Bang, bang.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan kaya...
Breakneck speed gets a shot to go.
Welcome back, and this is our final score. Taguig staying unbeaten, and they won over Bulacan 103-91. And our best player of the game, walang iba kundi si LJ Mayo. Double-double performance for LJ Mayo. An all-around effort for the former Mythical 5 member of the league, that's LJ Mayo. He is our Krubert best player of the game. At LJ, congratulations sa'yo, no? First of all, ano bang mindset mo coming into this game? Alam naman natin na hindi nyo pa tinatalo or hindi pa nananalo yung Bulacan sa inyo. Pero anong mindset ninyo going to this game?
Wala namang ibang sinabi si Coach Bing kundi yung sa game plan lang po.
Okay,
Sumunod lang po sa game plan.
Okay, at LJ, yun nga, 3-0 na kayo, no, yung record ninyo, no? Ano bang pinagkaiba nitong team ninyo kumpara dun sa mga dating teams na nineroan mo sa Taguig Generals? Ano ba masasabi mo ngayon sa team mo? Mukhang malakas kayo, ha? Ano masasabi mo?
Yung team kasi hindi na siya team eh. Isa na siyang pamilya. Kaya ayun lang po yung lamang namin sa ibang team din po.
Yun, bukod sa iyong 16 points at 11 rebounds, meron ka ring 5 blocks at 2 steals. Grabe talaga yung pinakita mo, LJ. At LJ, baka may gusto kang batiin.
Binabati ko po si Mayor Lino. Thank you po. Thank you din sa Coach Ricky, kay Coach Ricky, kay Coach Bing. At syempre binabati ko po dyan yung kamag-anak ko po sa probinsya. Para sa ito, kuya. At syempre thank you po din sa mga sumusuporta po. Thank you din po sa kay IC, kay IG, and sa Heaven, kay Hailey. Thank you po. Ako po at syempre binabati ko po yung asawa ko, baka sapakin ako mamaya eh. Ay sa yung sana ko at sa Redillo family. Ay po sa inyo. At sa mama at sa papa ko at sa lola ko. Ako si Lerjan Mayo, certified homegrown ng Taguig Generals.
Yun, hindi ka na masasapak mamaya pag-uwi mo, LJ.
Opo.
So, congratulations sa'yo. Yan si LJ Mayo, ang ating best player of the game. Let's go to the highlights of this matchup between Taguig and Bulacan. And it was a close game in the first quarter. Sampurna with that conversion. Ryan Operio with this basket early on, but he was sounded with foul troubles all game long. And then Fidel Castro also knocking down that three-pointer from the corner. And Operio with another basket here in the first quarter. And Taguig's holding a slim lead over the Bulacan Republicans, 18-16. And then in the second quarter, still a close matchup. Bulacan was able to outscore Taguig 28-26 in the second. Sumampong with this basket. And Fidel Castro with this three-point bomb from the outside. And again, the two guards of Taguig, Caballero and Natividad, putting on a show. Natividad with this finish. The score was tied at 44 at the end of the first half. And then in the third, Taguig made their move. Another lob pass to Natividad by Kiano Caballero. And another jumper here by Dan Natividad off a pass by Kiano Caballero. And Noel Santos also with the basket for Taguig, 83-66 at the end of the third. And in the fourth, Taguig reasserting itself with Oliveria connecting with a jumper. And then Harvey Sobrabas with a three-pointer off the glass to beat the shot clock. And then Natividad putting the finishing touches to the victory by the Taguig Generals, staying unbeaten after 3 games. The final score 103-91. And now, let's take a look at the schedule of games next weekend. On Saturday, it's the Pampanga Delta going up against the FSD Makati Defenders at 1:30 p.m. followed by the matchup between the Narvacan Panthers Ilocos Sur against Parañaque Aces. And in the main game at 6 p.m., the Cagayan Valley Water Buffaloes facing the unbeaten Taguig Generals. So stay tuned for that matchup on Saturday. And that ends our coverage here in the NBL on Sora Sports as well as on Facebook and YouTube. And on behalf of everyone here in the NBL, our league officials, and our hard-working production team, I'm Ruben Terado and we will see you next weekend. Ito ang NBL at tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.